Scoreboard keeper's been busy here tonight in MCC's favor. It's 47-0 Crusaders with 6:56 left to go here in the second quarter. Matt Chapkus and Tom Kendra live from MCC. Looks like Zach Campbell is back to do kickoff duties again. Griffin Seymour's last two have gone out of bounds.
Campbell to kick off for the Crusaders.
And Campbell's teeing this one up at the 45-yard line. I would guess that he's just going to go for his touchback here, but we'll wait and see. As the officials now indicate they are ready for the Crusaders to kick off.
Looks kind of strange here, kicking off from the other side of the 50.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Here comes the kickoff from Campbell. And try and kick a field goal. Did he make it? Not quite, but it goes into the end zone.
Ball goes into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. Vesterberg will take over at the 20 with 6:56 left to go here in the first half.
Well, now it's becoming clear that Coach Mike Holmes is going to pick up his 210th win this evening, which will move him solely into second place in all-time area history for coaching wins. Coming into tonight, he was tied with Muskegon Heights coaching legend Okie Johnson with 209 wins. But Mike Holmes is going to be number 2 overall, and well behind Oak Ridge coach Jack Sugars, who's the area's all-time winningest coach. But number 2 in area history, that is a pretty impressive honor for Coach Mike Holmes.
First and 10 for Vesterberg. They're going to hand it off. Coming off the left-hand side with it is Rickman, and he's going to get piled up at the line of scrimmage. Might even lost half a yard. And quick update from our scoreboard brought to you by Frontier Communications. Still in the second quarter, Zeeland West 26, Zeeland East 0. Fruitport up on Grand Rapids Christian 6-3. South Christian over Pawpaw 20-0 in the first quarter. Plainwell over Hastings 14-0. Charlotte and Battle Creek Harper Creek tied up 7-7. Portage Central and Portage Northern going at it, and Portage Northern with a 1-point lead 7-6. That game in the second quarter. And those are the scores we can access right now. Of course, the score we'll be more interested about is Baldwin and Fowler. As here go the Wolverines once again. A high pass, and that one pulled in. Good play there by Dwayne McKinney, who led the Wolverines in receptions all the way up to the 42-yard line. So a gain of 23. And for McKinney, he had 17 receptions and 3 touchdowns during the regular season, and a nice grab there for 23 yards.
Yeah, well, as painful as this game is for Vesterberg, in the long run, it's going to be good for them because they're going to. These kids are young, like I mentioned, with 7 underclassmen starting on offense, including McKinney and including the quarterback there. So they're going to learn that they need to work to get up to the elite Division 8 level.
Myers drops back. He's going to hand this one up, and the Wolverines trying to go up the middle. The ball squirts out, but they're going to say forward progress was stopped. As Mike King was the ball carrier, he got no gain on that. And that's kind of one of the things Coach Dan Rickman and I talked about when I had a chance to talk to him this week. He said this was a measuring stick game. He wanted to figure out where his team was in relation to the elite, like the Muskegon Catholics, like the Mendons of Division 8. And obviously he's got one in Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart that's right in his own conference, but it's good to see some of the other teams and what they can bring as well. And right now, you can see they still got some work to do. A big 6-win season. They doubled their win total from last year, but they got some work to do. There's a quick screen pass to Benavidez, and he's going to drop that one. He wasn't quite ready for it, as Myers was looking for him before that. Couldn't throw it right when he wanted to. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines.
The thing I've said many times about Muskegon Catholic Central football, while the size of the school has dropped, the football standards have not dropped. And that's what we're seeing in this sort of game. I mean, MCC started off as a Class B power in the early 80s, then they were a Class C power in the 90s. They're down into the D range, but they still play that high level of football.
Dropping back is Myers looking to pass, and just a little bit short of his intended target, Keegan Rickman, and that'll fall for an incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Check that, 4th down and 9 for the Wolverines.
Well, it was basically the same sort of play over into this right and flat, those last 2 pass plays. They actually had a man open each time, but they just couldn't quite connect on it. So, I mean, I give Vesterberg coach Dan Rickman credit. He's trying all different sorts of things, trying to run up the middle, pass outside, run outside, and it's just nothing is working against this very fast, very talented MCC defense.
Going for it on 4th down from their own 46-yard line, and pass. Receiver got bumped a little bit, but it is going to land incomplete as he was looking for Rickman, and that'll bring up 1st down and 10 for MCC. Once again, inside Wolverine territory. They get the ball at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like that could have been a pass interference call over the middle there, but the official was right there and decided not to throw his flag, so the Crusaders will once again take over in Vesterberg territory.
Crusaders checking in some different players. Once again, they're checking in a whole bunch of different players. As among the players coming off the field is Mike Coey right now. And here comes Tommy Scott off the field along with Blake Sanford. So the Crusaders will go with another new look on offense. Whole bunch of different players. Here they come off the right-hand side, the handoff. Looked like Griffin Seymour with a carry.
Yeah, it was Chase Clariter at quarterback now, handing the ball off to Griffin Seymour, so everybody's seeing action tonight already in the first half.
Hale on the tackle.
With 4:40 left to go here in this first half, it is 47-0 Muskegon Catholic over Vesterberg. 2nd down and 8 for the Crusaders from the 41-yard line. Under center is Chase Clariter. He's going to hand this one off, almost tripped up the man he handed off to. I think that's Lamar Jordan. He'll get up inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Check that on that carry. That was Dominic Woodard. 41, not 11.
Yeah, one of the two Woodard boys who were the top running backs off the JV team this year, and they're sophomores who should be contributors and challenge for some playing time next year.
Dominic and Anthony both in the backfield right now for MCC. Going to hand this one off, going up the middle. I think that was Anthony Woodard on the carry that time. And he's going to get stopped right about at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th down for MCC. 4th down and 5 from the 38-yard line. They need to get to the 33 for a 1st down, and it looks like they'll go for it. Chase Clariter with the play from Coach Holmes goes and relays that play to the huddle.
All right, well, let's see if these Catholic reserves can come up with a big play here.
Now Chase Clariter, before he can snap the ball, Coach Mike Holmes didn't like something he saw, and he's going to keep all the guys right out in the field and give them instruction out there. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more. Crusaders lead 47-0 over Vesterberg here on Country 93.1.